Hello everybody, it's your guy, Nina Apply. Welcome back to in today's episode 3 of Software Inc. So, there's not really a name for the series yet. Maybe you can come up with one later on, but right now, I just want to say I got a mouse. Took me a while, don't get me wrong, but I finally have a mouse. And from where we last left off, if I remember correctly, we were here at our office. And we were working on making sure that we passed the fire exam simply because we wanted to pay for we wanted to get contents insurance. Now, I guess we haven't passed it yet because we can't get contents insurance. That's okay. We can just do a quick check, see if we need anything first. This room probably needs a sprinkler. No, it already has a sprinkler. What about a fire alarm? There's fire alarm there. Sprinkler, fire alarm, stairs, sprinkler and fire alarm. What about fire alarm, sprinkler? So we should be good to go for our, actually, first we gotta check this room size. Okay, so I gotta put a fire alarm in there. Now, I've been playing a little bit more on my own, and I learned a little bit more about how all this functions. And as it turns out, this room it has to, like, since the room's a certain size, there has to be wrong button. There has to be stuff there has to be a fire alarm and such. And you see, you're also supposed to put fire alarms and sprinklers in office rooms, and also rooms with flammable things in order to try and decrease the flames, which is understandable. I remember I was playing, and right after I did it, you know what happened? Everything caught fire. It was a little embarrassing. Apparently it caught fire though. I didn't see a fire, which means that maybe the fire inspector was right. And that makes me sad. I don't like that they were right. It makes me feel bad. But we're gonna switch all these to ergonomic chairs and all these tables. Well, yeah, they're already glass tables. Now, since it's still too early, to my knowledge, we cannot actually switch these to, the 90s computers. It'd definitely be nice if we could make things faster. And I do want to think about expanding our little core team, mainly because sure, we're doing what we need to, but there's not very many of us. Anyway, let's get things moving and ready to go. Friends from my staff is unable to reach. I mean, it looks like it's been reached. Gotta be honest with you. So, I'm just going to ignore that. So we got our team here. We're doing some marketing for our previous thing. System Safety 86, working on marketing System Safety 87. We're also working on System Safety 87. In fact, we're actually going to put it in for a review. Make sure it's the best product it can be. And it's the worst product it can be. That's why we do reviews and such. You know, very important. Now, I do think we're going to call a fire inspector tomorrow, or at least next month, I guess it is. To see if we pass the fire inspection, because I feel like we might be able to pass it this time. We should be just about ready. We got stairs, we got fire alarms, and everything else we should need to pass. So hopefully we're good to go this month. We're also going to release another one of those, and release this. Yes, we passed our fire inspection, which is awesome. Always good to see. And release that, and then that'll generate some following for it, which is real good. You always want that. And we're also going to go for some contents insurance, mainly because I'm too scared to get robbed and then lose everything that we have. That's never nice. So here we go. And this should be done soon, like coding wise. Art wise, it's definitely going to be a little bit. The art's like 2.8, and then system is only at 9.7, and that should bring that up for now, which is always good. We're going to end this marketing because it's losing money, and that's usually when I end my marketing in order to avoid, well, spending too much. We're also going to cancel that because it only has 115 users, and review this again. I really try to make sure all my products are outstanding, I would say it's just to make sure that they can do the best that they can. That's not true, because there's plenty of cases in which I make a product only for it to flop. And then no matter what its thing is, it usually fails. So if anything, it's just for personal reasons, you know, just to say we got that quality assurance. Also, it was updated earlier today, and the grass is different now. If you actually, it's pretty nice looking actually. I do like that. Okay, we're gonna stop staring at grass now. I know that was a little weird, but I had to mention the nice looking grass. And also, I did mention this earlier, you weren't dreaming, there are other videos, or at least coming out today, because I don't think they're out yet. Ugh, I want a thing there. There we go. Now, if I put this here, there we go. That's what I want to see. And I did that because they're just walking on the grass, and it not only kills the grass, but making it look a little worse. Walking on paths faster, so just for, you know, speed things up. We're actually gonna release a press build, so that should come out next month and kind of help with all that jazz. And then we're also gonna send this in for another review real quick, because the coding may be done, but you know, we could always review the art in order to try and make the art better. So let's get that and iterate. See, already 62%. I do want to get a car park soon, but we definitely have to buy another plot before we do that. Deer. Let's get this read. You give it a test run, not well known. Running features doesn't have a release date. Alright. No. No. Say it ain't so. Oh, okay, perfect. Never mind then. Everyone calm down. I was wrong. It's all good. So we're actually gonna release this December, apparently. Because we can't release it yet. We haven't fixed any bugs, but it's supposed to be 87, 5 hours. Okay, so we're gonna rename this and then release it later next year. System Safety 88. Alright. Market 88. I say we shoot for like a May release. Gives us 5 months instead of 5 hours. Definitely more appreciated. See if we can squeeze out a press release real quick. And then we can also release a press build. And then I actually want to get started on 80, I guess 89 hopefully. If all things go well, it should be 89. Mainly because fire inspector. Why? No. I don't know if I'm ready for a fire inspector, but I want to get started on the next one as soon as possible, only because would it make like I could get it out quicker. So we're gonna oh, we can't. I forgot. You gotta wait. So glass. Did I pass the second fire exam? Is that not okay? So it's not yet. Let me take a look at my. So hopefully I'll have enough maintenance staff and IT staff, because that's always something that could happen too. And I don't want that to happen. That'd always be bad. I'm assuming we're gonna pass. Yeah, because we passed the last one. So it would make like no sense if we failed this time. Yeah, we're just gonna close all these extra stuff. Now, maybe it's just because there's not enough couches in here, but this is a canteen. Whoops. So I don't know why they're complaining about that. We're gonna release this. Once we skip time, there we go. Someone needs some education programming. We'll do some 2D programming actually, because we do need a up in that. So let's give this a read. NNAC is announcing System Safety 88. They're not well known in this market. System Safety 88 is currently developing its cutting edge. There's no eye candy for the press release, but it's got our full attention, slated to release in May 88. Alrighty then. So, it's actually almost May already. So, the second this is released, I plan on starting work on our next System Safety. Now, I don't know how long we're going to do System Safety for. You know, we might just stay as an antivirus company, or we might, you know, change and grow into different forms of companies, you know. It really just depends on the market, I guess. Now, eventually I do want to stop doing them, mainly because it probably won't be, you know, a very stable thing, because after a while, you know, antiviruses just don't become as prevalent, you could say. So, I definitely do want to eventually try and go beyond just this. So, I also do want to expand the building a little bit, but I'm not sure how we could do it. We could, like, I want to put part of a building over here, but we'd probably have to buy a lot. So we might do that soon, probably this episode, actually. Yeah, let's actually just take a look at some lots real quick. No, that's not too much. Now I'm thinking so I say that, wrong button. We could kind of like buy out right here, this blue plot right here, right, and then right here too. Heck, even here, you know, we're just gonna buy these four. And then we'll also claim our reward real quick. Where is it? I don't know why it's doing all this zoom in, because that's not what I wanted to do. But that's okay. Floor light. That's okay. Oh, yeah, I got the little grills I was thinking of last time. It turns out they were reward, and that's why I didn't have them. We're gonna take that off, and what we're actually gonna do right here is turn this into parking. Now we're gonna build a road, go in here, put a ramp up, and then put horizontal parking here. Right here too, and then up. There we go. That's some decent parking going on right there. Then we can zoom in over here. We can build something over here. Maybe like the start of a printing warehouse. Mainly because I do want to get one started soon. Though we probably won't get one started this episode, only because it'd be expensive. Like if we go to distribution, we can only do a small product printer, and even then it's pretty expensive. 20,000, 100,000, 100,000, 5,000, 100. So for now, at least, we won't really work on one of these. But eventually, I do want to get started on that. So for now, we could just make a first floor that could just be servers. They may still be expensive. Oops. They may still be expensive, but they could work for now at least. Just a large old server room would be pretty nice. There we go. Yeah, so let's actually add Office 2 style, because we've been adding that to rooms that aren't actual offices. Double door right here. Of course, we'll put a thing in there in order to make sure nothing gets stolen, or at least if it gets stolen, they get caught. Then we have our contents insurance, so we could easily replace it. Limit room usage. Okay, so I can't actually limit it to that, and that's okay. I was going to see if I can limit it to server rooms. So we can only do medium servers, and they have to be placed on tables, or we can do small server. They both have to be placed on tables. And then we can, once 1990 rolls around, we can change all our medium servers to tower servers, and then of course get them bigger and such as time goes on. But for now, let's just grab some tables in here and then just place a bunch. Here we go. I don't want too many servers, mainly because I don't know how much we're gonna use them yet. I don't even know how many of our employees actually have networking, but we're just gonna connect those. So now we got a server that's like 9 servers strong, and let's check it. Oh yeah, see, that's not very much, but that's okay. That works for now. So I think it's coming out like next month. 2 months. Alright. So we might actually start working on something else now. I would say an operating system, but who knows how long that would take, and I don't want to do something that would take forever. So what I think we'll do, tech level 85, okay. So what I think we'll do for now is we might go for a 2D editor, see how many of these we can go. Okay, no, not a 2D editor. I don't want to go for something that's going to take too long, so maybe just an office software. Let's give that a click. Let's see how many we can go, see how high we can get it. So without that, that's about a year. So we can actually take both those off, and then add system in, then add some stuff from the system like that. I don't really want it to be 2 years, mainly because we don't have, well, I guess we have the time, but I don't want to spend all that much time on it, you know? Audio playback, about 2 years. So what I think we'll just do is we'll leave it as that for now, and we'll just name it the company name, and we can just rename it at another time. We gotta release. Okay. Sad to say we're limited by it, but there's not much we can do in that situation. Add it there, and one more, I guess, because it's only about a year. Next. Okay, we'll add next in later. Oh, geez. Okay, let's just drag this around a little bit, see if we can find a good balance. Now, what's that looking like? 62, higher expected interest than before, so that works. It's going to be about a year. Let's develop it. Alright. Now we're going to put that at the highest level of thing, but it's mainly going to be a side thought, like a secondary thing that's going on. You got all these people driving to work in their cars. That's what we like to see. Though interestingly, oh, okay, I was about to say, furniture my staff is unable to reach is untrue. That is unequivocally untrue, and I think we can all agree. So, this is actually going pretty well. We're already on iteration 2. And since we're releasing System Safety 88, yes, we'll give that a 25, 1, 2, 3. And then of course we gotta print some. How much money we got? Okay. We'll just go for $1 million. We're gonna risk it for that biscuit. Hope for the best. Bring that up to 5. 5. Close that. Lower that down to 3. And then drop you to 1. Now, you probably think I should do System Safety 85 as the higher priority one because it has more people using it, or at least last time I checked it did. But I actually don't want to do that. I'm gonna have you work in networking. And let's go. Alrighty then. So everyone's now here, doing their job. That's good. So of course for the first month, System Safety 87, 88 didn't make any money. But next month, oh no. Man. They didn't take anything else, did they? Okay, that's good. Let's see how it does. Alright. So, wasn't what I was expecting, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I was expecting it to do a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. If I knew it was gonna do so poorly, I probably wouldn't have spent as much money on marketing it, printing it. That's okay. It is a-okay. I don't know why those people have things in law. We don't need law. Who would sue us? Ah, okay. We definitely made more money this month. That always makes me happy, because honestly, we are a little we were in the red. So we're gonna invest some more into bonds, and then just eventually try and get that out. You know, make a quick buck. That way we don't go broke. Also, while we have this chance, let's actually increase that to 50,000. That way they actually promote it a little bit more. It's got 3,000. Yeah, okay. And you have 200. Okay, so we're just gonna cancel you mainly because I want them to be able to focus more on that. That way they make do more, and then oh no, we died. We are absolutely diving. Okay, so I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't think System Safety 87 or 88. I keep wanting to say 87 because that's what it was supposed to be. I don't think System Safety 88 was really that product I hoped for. Oh no, that's no good. I mean, it's making a little bit of money, I guess, but not really, you know, game changing like I hoped. Alas, looks like we might be in trouble. Of course, Office software is gonna go pretty fast. I don't know what to call it, so I think we'll just call it Home Office. I don't know why Office looks spelled wrong to me, but it does. And also, since we're almost 50% done with the code already, we're actually gonna send that in for a review real quick. I do not want that. Okay. As expected, our art is low-key kinda terrible. I cannot say I'm shocked, at least not to a certain degree. Kinda expected that. And of course, once it's a little bit better, it's already at 70, so that's a little fast. And then we got another fire inspector coming tomorrow, which is a-okay. Wrong one. Okay, system safety has like truly lost us some money. Actually, it might have recuperated its cost, and that'd be nice, but that'd be the only benefit. Nope. Oh man, if only we had another one like 84. If only. Okay, before that coding reached 100%, let me just review that real quick. You know, let's hit you with that heavier review. Alright, art's still hot trash. Coding's real nice, so that's always great. Always glad to see that. So, unfortunately, it seems like system safety failed. What? Hold up. No. My contents insurance. Oh, I'm so stupid. I built a building. Oh my goodness. I know there's no lights in here. That's because people aren't really supposed to be in there. And I think that's why I forgot about that fire alarm. So let's call the inspector back tomorrow. Man, I'm a little disappointed in myself right now. Okay. Okay. Currently making home office. Not well known in the market. It's developed and feature rich. Doesn't show anything. Oh, sounds great. No release date as of yet. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna end marketing for 88. It appears it's too late, which is a true shame. 88 has failed me. I passed the fire inspection, which is nice. It's nice to have some good news. That's about the only good news. Of course, home office won't be making as much money. That wasn't its real goal after all. It was more of an office software for us in particular, because I don't know if it works, but I think we can actually use office software for ourselves. I might be wrong about that, so don't quote me on that. However, we are definitely gonna have to give this a little bit of a thing. System safety 91. And that's what we're shooting for. And we're gonna shoot for like November, unless, you know, of course it's doing good, and then we'll just lower that. Hopefully, it's still limited. Okay. And there's not really much I can do about that. Okay, there we go. Now, of course, we're gonna put it this week where we usually do, because that raises the expected interest to 100%. And of course, we'll promote it to others. We'll port it to other companies once it's done. Not companies, operating softwares, and we're actually gonna raise that. So the second it gets to alpha phase, that's when we're gonna promote it for November 91. So that gives us a couple of years to get it going, get it working, and get it out. Hopefully in a decent state, better than home office, because that's hopefully going to be a real money maker over here. And of course we got someone on the service and marketing team. Give them some education. That hit you with that, skip you, hit that. Alright, I don't know how things are going now, but I'm hoping that they'll go good, because honestly I don't truly feel like failing. It'd be embarrassing if we went bankrupt or something. Thankfully, we do have some money in reserve just in case such a situation were to occur. But I still don't want to, you know, test the waters. So, we'll be a little careful. System safety is already at iteration 3, which is always good. And I left my computer on, so I'm gonna fight myself because I don't appreciate that. I think once it gets to, well, finishes the 4th iteration, we'll lower its thing. That way we can see if we can get home office out soon and get a little bit of money at the very least, because honestly any money helps right now, because we're certainly out here struggling. we're also gonna review it real quick, honestly, because in hopes that it gives us the most money, we're gonna have to try and make it the best possible product. Yeah. Very. But that's it for today's episode. I'm sorry to leave you at such a point, but honestly, it's been about time, 30 minutes and counting. So I'm gonna end this episode here, and the question now is, will we survive? The only way to find out is by hitting that like button, subscribing, and commenting down below based on what you want to see in another episode, or if you want to see me play another game. And of course, hitting that bell so you're notified when it comes out. Otherwise, you'll never know. So y'all sure already know this, but I love y'all.